Welcome to Trading Lounge and the US indices. We'll look at the S&P and the Nasdaq, and with the S&P 500 here on the daily chart here, as you know, we were looking for a top to be in play here, and then secondly, because of the particular move down here, we were also looking at the possibility of making one more new high. Well, that's kind of out of place now, so it looks like we're moving down into wave 4 at the 2300 area here. I have to say though that, which is also the 38.2% retracement level, if I come into the 4-hour chart here, the thing here is that it's still possible that that there is some upside movement, but I doubt it very much so. I mean, in a bit of a nutshell here, we're looking at, well, from this top actually, this was our 61.8% retracement level here. It did appear to count 5 waves up into this space here, but I could also get a corrective wave out of it, so it's not a big deal. But the point is here now that it moved back to we've moved down here, and then we've moved back to the 61.8% mark, or a little higher within group 2, but we never found support on 2472, the 72 within group 2 here, and that's always quite subtle but significant in that case. Now, I just want to point out that this can be an A wave and a B wave and a C wave to here. So this wave C here can go in here, and we're looking for 5 waves down here. And I think we've got 1 and 2 and 3 here. So we're looking for 4 to pull back to the 2430, 2440 area, and then wave 5 down. We'll look at that in more detail. Once we've got 5 waves here, then it's possible to even make another high here. But the reason I don't think that's possible is because when you're looking at a move down, a corrective move down, normally, if I can just draw over here, this is the move up, then you have the A wave here, the B wave, and then the C wave here. Now, what normally happens is that the A wave is normally the sharp wave down, and then B wave in 3, and then the C wave here is on more of an angle. It's not normally as sharp as wave A here. But you can see here that this move down here is really fast. So what that's telling me in the personality of the structure is it's actually a wave 3 coming down here, because it's moving faster. So what we need to be looking at now is this wave 3 here. So we can look at this here, probably more so as wave 1 and wave 2 here, and then wave 3 down here. So wave 3 can move out quite a lot, and there can be extensions in it. They can be a little bit tricky. At this stage here, at first glance here, we would probably look at this as wave 1 here, then coming back for wave 2, then wave 3 coming down here. If I could just move these out of the way here. Just move these out. So having wave 3 much deeper here. So wave 3 here, wave 4 here, wave 5 here for wave 3 here. And then we could make this wave 4, of course, and so on. And then wave 5 down here further. Wave 4, wave 5. I'll put it in here while we're here. I'll remap that out, but this is just to give a bit of picture form here for the time being. So yeah, that's sort of where we are really on this. If I'll just save that there too. So there's certainly more to go down here, at least this structure here is not finished yet. But also too, we're in group 1 here, so of 2400 here we've got 10, 20 and 30. So normally we see the market finding support here. I know that it's weak because normally you would see it just bounce straight off the 30 here. But you can see that it's sunken into the 30 here, and it's moved past the old low here. So there's a lot of pressure on this here. So It will slow down now. There's a beginning to a trend, the middle of the trend, and the end of the trend. The beginning, the middle, and end of a cycle. We'll see that sort of rally off these lows here. So if I just cut through to, I mean, really, we just want that top in wave 2 here. So I'll just go to the tick chart here. I thought that I'd had that sorted out there a little bit. I must have done it on the 10 tick here. Just right, yeah. So just 10 ticks rather than 100. I was trying to sort of work it out through here. I can see we've got 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 for wave 1 and wave 2 here, then wave 1 and 2 and 3 here, and I got this as 4, but I've got this as an extension all the way into wave 5 here. I don't think that's the case, so I need to go over that a little bit. But what I can say is from this low here, this is the 50-60% retracement level here. So realistically, we could only really go long in a trend from support on 2450. And we're way off that at the moment. So the 38.2% retracement level for this wave 4 here comes in quite close to the 2440 here. It's very natural for the market to bounce off 30, go back to 40, and then move lower again. So that's what I'm kind of expecting down here. And then whichever way we look at it, I've probably got this extension in the 5th wave wrong here, but that doesn't matter either, because what we can see here is that this is the beginning of the trend. This is the middle of the trend. So this distance here of from this high down to this low here, the beginning of the trend here, is pretty much what we're going to see over here into the 2400 area through here. Well, I'll leave that 10, 20 and 30 there. Don't need the 40 there, so I'll bring that in here. But that's pretty much the target area that we're going to see, looking for a stronger bounce here. So yeah, and we'll be able to work out, we'll be able to confirm the bullish, the bearish move with this once the. I just want to save that. So just back on the 4-hour chart here, where we can confirm this is once we get this little sort of consolidation in here and the short covering and all that makes up the 4th wave here, and we get the 5th wave here, this move up here, if we can figure out that that's corrective, then we can work, then we can look to short from that point there. So coming down to here, wherever that low is here, I'll just put it at the 10 here. What's over here? Yeah, okay. Those lows there could have some significance. So that would bring us basically back into this area here once again as well in terms of a rally here. It may not come up this far here, but it's something that we need to consider as such as well here, and then we'll go. I mean, if this is the correct count here, then we've got wave 1, wave 2, wave 1, wave 2, wave 1, wave 2 in here. This will move very fast through here. So yeah, so so just be very mindful of that. The only other thing that this is the kind of structure that we're sort of looking at it. This wave 2 pulled back nicely to this one. So this one is probably going to pull back through nicely to this one. However, being from this blue wave 2 into the blue wave 3 down here, it could just continue to cascade down here. So just be mindful. If there's going to be a bounce here, then we should get bounces off each of these small levels here. And the 2400 here. So obviously if this becomes a retested resistance in here, well, then we'll have to continue the short down here. At this stage here, I'll wait. If you're short already, then you'll need to keep your stop above the 2440, and we'll pick up the wave count coming into the London opening. We'll update that scenario there. But yeah, as far as I can see, my first inclinations is that, yes, we do have a top in here. and now this strong move down here really helps confirm. I mean, this helped confirm it, but this strong move here is really helping confirm it much more here. And this is also the same for the Nasdaq as well. So with the Nasdaq here as well, as I may have explained before, I was kind of happy with the wave count here. What I wasn't happy about is that this move here appears to be in 3 waves here. So that makes it a corrective move, and that means it will make a new high above here at some point. So it's still quite possible in this case, but this has moved fast too. So we could have an ABC to here and then move up further. We can also have the A wave here, a B wave here, 5 waves down for a C wave here, and then up from that point there as well. But this has moved down very fast as well. So it's highly likely that this is on its way down here as well. You know, when we look at the tech stocks as such, let me just find them. So with Amazon here, for example, I was looking at wave 4 here, up for wave 5, finished good. You know, looking for it to lock under here. You could have gone short under here further. You could still go short here. The 38.2% retracement level for this wave 4 is down here now. So that's possible that that's on its way here. When we look at Alphabet here, Google, see this wave 4 here was tucked in here, and this was the same wave 4 here. This wave 5 up here didn't go very far, but it still made a new high. So I was always curious if that was 1 and back for 2 and 3, you know, finishing higher. But this one here really sort of helped with this, especially when it locked under here, that we could bring the Google top into play here as well. And when we're looking at Facebook here as well, counting 5 waves up here, so wave 3 and 4 not a problem. So here we've got a long wave 1 back for wave 2, strong wave 3 coming up here, which may even take us up here, but an A and a B and a C for wave 4, and then a short wave up for wave 5 here. So that's possible that there's a top in there, but I can't really sort of confirm that just yet. But looking for short trade setups in these tech stocks at the tops here is pretty much where we're at with these. So maybe tonight we'll put a couple of trades in here, but there's always, look, the money's in the turn, but so is the risk. So let's see what I can do within all of this and put a few short trades out here, but obviously go ahead and do that too. Also the banking sector too, I won't go into that today, but Citigroup may have topped out. And we've been short in Goldman Sachs as well already. So those banks are on that side. So we've got banks and these tech stocks with possible tops in them, which are lining up with the indices. So we're pretty much sort of on track. We just got one little thing to move out, to sort of clear out, to see if this is an A wave here, a B wave here, and a C wave here, pulling back to the 61.8% of this previous move here, and then moving higher here. So I'm not sure about that. So we need to clear that out. So wave 1 here, ABC back for wave 2, 3, 4, 5 here for the top of the third here. But I normally find the third wave comes into the top here. And what I normally find is the third wave comes into the top, say it's 6,000 here, fourth wave here, and then 5 waves above the level. There's 2 Nasdaqs running as well, obviously. So the other one's at 6,500. So 6,500 is much more important than this one being here at 6,000. 6,500 is much more important than 6,000 or 7,000. So that's something to do with the trading levels, and you get your noggin around that in due course. But yeah, so normally with the levels, we would find the market coming up to the level for wave 3 and ABC for wave 4, and then 5 waves up for wave 5 coming above the level, and then the correction starts at that point. And if we're ever wrong, well, then we take out that top. If it comes up through here again, that's what we do. But this here, because there's two Nasdaqs running, one at 6.5 at the moment, this pattern is still okay here, because it would be, you know, this would be the first high above the level, this would be the pattern, and this would be the correction. So let's see where we are from here. But still, all in all, we're in a very nice position to move down to here as a trend, you know. So I think we need to think short, and that strong move down here has really, the speed of that move down here is part of the confirmation for this market moving lower. Alrighty, I'll leave it at that. Thanks for tuning in. Cheers.